Chancay, Ceremonial and Burial Room. The Chancay culture developed between 1200 and 1470 AD on the central coast of Peru. Its territory was located between the valleys of Chancay and Huaura. The Chancay people had access to the sea, valley, hills, side ravines, and the nearby. This habitat provided them with the resources for their subsistence and allowed them to feed their worldview, which was manifested in their funerary rituals with offerings to their deceased for accompanying them to the other world. The Chancay Organization. The ancient Chancay settlers established different social levels, the highest level being the authorities descended from the founding heroes of the Aylus, consisting of curacas and the elite, while the lower classes encompassed the fishermen and farmers. In pre-Hispanic societies, religion was very important, since political, administrative, and production activities were linked to religion, while its practice and its rituals were in charge of a hierarchical group. The priests were the intermediaries between the gods and the community. Therefore, they were in charge of directing the cult in huacas sanctuaries and other spaces. The ceramics known as chinas are characteristic jugs of the Chancay society. In these vessels with wide necks, on which a sculptural face with human features is represented, the facial paint that varies from piece to piece stood out. Meanwhile, the globular body was the ideal space to represent on it, in relief or pictorially, the upper and lower extremity. In most cases, the characters represented simulate in relief the use of necklaces and glasses, as if they were participating in a ceremonial act. The cuchimilcos are anthropomorphic figurines which try to imitate the human appearance without fulfilling the function of containers. However, in most cases, these are empty inside. In general, the figures were represented standing with their arms extended, and like the chinas, they presented facial and body decoration. They can be represented in pairs or only in female figures. These pieces have been found in burials so they could work as companions to the recently deceased on their way to the other world. There are various hypotheses about its representation. The best known is associated with funerary offerings placed in tombs as protection or as a symbol of fertility. The sacrifice of animals such as deers and camelids was necessary for many aspects of life within Andean society. These rituals gave them the opportunity to make offerings to their gods with the purpose of pleasing them and celebrate a good harvest. Also added to them, there was the interest in honoring their loved ones in their new lives in the beyond.